Good afternoon, all. I'm Sandra. Welcome to Today TV. Today we are going to talk about politics. My name is Sakina Wallet Hamaduniko. Mr. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
I'm fine, good.
Okay, good.
Good. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you very much, Sakina, for inviting me here on Today TV. My name is Mahmoud Touré. I'm Malian by nationality. I'm a student. I have done with my degree in finance and accountability. Right now, I'm here in Ghana for learning English.
Mashallah.
Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
Welcome.
Okay, all right. Please, for you, what do you think about politics?
Okay, thank you very much, Saki, for this nice question. Today we are going to talk about politics. I think politics, everybody knows what is politics. Politics is the way that government take for the best of the country. So it means that is the best way or the way that the government take for the management of the country. Like they want to create job, they want to build a hospital, they want to make a little project. So all this kind of thing is managed by the politics of the country. So I think politics, most of the people they don't know what is politics. They think the politician is just the people who lie to others for find the power or something like this. But no, it's not the right thing. So politics is the way taken by the government for the management of the country. Thank you, lady.
Okay, thank you. As Mrs. Suzette said, politics is the way to manage our country.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
After that, what is the importance of politics?
So, this question is very important, and the importance of politics is that it's permanent to the country to know where they are going. In this life, if you don't know where you are going, it will be very difficult for you to find the best way and also to find solution for the problem of the country. So, as a politician or as a government, you should find a good policy for your country and to know where you are going. So that is the first importance of politics. And also, we can see if the government have a good policy in the country, they are going to fight against a lot of things. Like you want to build a hospital, or you want to do some project like to make some roads so in the country. So you need to find that one in your policy before to start to do it. So politics is very important for the country. So that is two parts of the importance of politics.
All right. I hope everyone has understand.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The following question is,
Yeah.
in Africa, what do you think about Croatia?
Okay, thank you very much for this question. I think coup d'etat in Africa, most of the country they did coup d'etat because of maybe the last president didn't do well his job, or because of they want some kind of changement in the country. So they think is the best way. But I personally, I don't believe that a coup d'etat is a solution for the country, because when the country did a coup d'etat, is first of all push the country like to stop working. That is the first impact of coup d'etat, because when we did coup d'etat, all the country are going to be against, because of also the law of the constitution of every country is against coup d'etat. And if you did coup d'etat, they are going to apply some sanction like to punish your country for that one. And also, in the country, most of the country they have cooperation with others. So if you did coup d'etat, they are going to stop all the cooperation with this country. So I think it's not a good thing for the country. So coup d'etat is not good for Africa, because it push Africa to stop working and to don't move forward. So I think we should think about that and to try to find another solution for that, because they think coup d'etat is the answer. Violence is not the answer. So the best way is, in every constitution they have the way to to take the power from the president. So you don't need to do coup d'etat. You have the law especially for that one to take the power from the president. You don't need to do coup d'etat. So that's my opinion about that one.
As Mr. Touré say, he's agree that the coup d'etat is not good for in Africa.
Yeah.
But Mr. Touré, do you know that when the leaders didn't do his job very well?
Yeah. Yes, sometimes you can see that when the president didn't do well his job, most of the time the military, they are going to fight against the power, like they are going to be against the power. And also most of the time the population are going to make noise because of the country is not moving forward, the economy is not good, the young don't have any job, and so on. So we can see, especially like in Mali, they did coup d'etat in 2021 because of the last president was not like the population liked like he must be, yeah. So that's pushed the military to do coup d'etat. And we can see right now in Mali and in Burkina and most of the African country, they did coup d'etat, and right now we can see they are moving forward. So we think sometime is good, but we should find the best way for that one. We don't need to do coup d'etat or to make noise for that one. I think most of the law of the constitution allow the population or the parliament to destroy the power of the president. So you don't need to do coup d'etat for that one. I think the African country must find another solution for that one.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Mr. Touré. So, what about democracy in Africa?
Okay, thank you very much for this question. I think everybody knows what is democracy. Democracy is a system in the government to give the power for the population to choose their leaders. Okay, so is a system. We have also dictatorship, and also we have socialism. Okay, and talking about democracy, as I said, is to give the power to the population or the citizen to choose their leaders. So most of the country in Africa and also in the world use democracy, and that one is used for, I think, is for the best of the country. If the people understand very well what is the rule of democracy, is to give the power to the population to choose their leaders, is to make the leaders to did very well their job, and also to help the country to move forward. So I think between democracy and the rest, democracy is the best way if the citizen or the population understand very well what is democracy. So that is the answer I can say about democracy.
Okay, thank you. The last question is, Mr. Touré, what is the best way to develop Africa?
So thank you for this question. So the best way for develop Africa, I can say we can take like three special parts. The first one is to find a good leader. And everything, if you don't have a good leader, it will be very difficult to move forward, because the leader is the head of everything. Like you have a train, but this train doesn't have any head, so it will be difficult for this train to move forward. It's the same like for development of the country. You must find first of all a good leader, and after that to find a good policy for the country. As I was saying, a policy is the best way for the country to move forward. To find the best way for that one, to know what you are going to do, when you are going to do it, and for who you are going to do that one. So it's very important to find a good leader and to find a good policy to help your country to move forward. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, Mr. Touré.
You're welcome.
Mr. Touré, your last word.
Okay, thank you, Madam Touré, for inviting me here on Touré TV. I really appreciate it, and I invite all the African people to follow Today TV, and also I invite the African people to work for our country. It will be very good for Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Toye.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for your coming.
Yes, you're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
I invite all of you to follow Today TV, www.toretv, on YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter. Allez, thank you, my husband. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.